When you are in a building rut in The Sims, sometimes the best thing that you can do is renovate an EA build. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. I have chosen the Rindle Rose lot in Willow Creek. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. It's the pink one. You'll know exactly which one it is once we get in game. But it's worth around 30,000 simoleons at the moment, and I'm going to try and renovate it using only base game and also sticking to 30,000 simoleons as the budget. So I'm really excited to get this started. So let's hop in game. So this is Rindle Rose. We all know this house. It's the iconic pink and green house in Willow Creek. It's on a 20 by 15 lot, and as I said at the beginning, it's worth 30,000 simoleons, or just over, I believe. So the outside, I like the colour scheme, but I don't like the roofing. I don't like the window placement. It's all just very strange. So I think we can do a lot better than this. Now, when you move on to the inside, it gets even more tragic. So the inside is really dark and dingy and just like, ugh. So I think probably what we're gonna do is let's demolish the interior and just start completely fresh. That's exactly what we do with this house here. I'm going to keep the characteristics of the house, the green, and it's just quite like it, and it's just really new. I don't know this kind of nice. I know the building at the moment. I don't know if I got this in my one of my videos. I'm just going to have a little bit, so I feel like it's potentially going to explode. Okay, so that's all of the interior demolished. I don't want to make the house too much bigger or too much smaller, but I think we should potentially get rid of some of this landscaping too, because I'm not a massive fan of it. I think we can pull out some nicer bits. So right, okay, I think the first thing I'm going to do is lower the wall height, and that is simply because I just think the taller wall height just doesn't work for a house like this. The second thing we're going to do is get rid of the terrain. We could just start fresh with that. I am going to remove this here as well at the front, because it's just not doing it for me. Now, these two roof pieces here, I've never ever understood, never, why they were there. Now, what we are going to do is, I don't necessarily not like this front bit, I just think it needs to be a little bit more well thought out. So what I'm thinking is of moving this over ever so slightly, just to make it look a little bit more balanced and a little bit more even. Okay, I knew that wasn't going to work. I knew it! So let's remove, oh, I feel like I've royally cocked that up. Okay, let's oh, well, it's all just going terribly wrong right now. You call yourself a professional builder, Rachel? Absolutely not. I don't, clearly. So that's that. What am I doing? That needs to go back in there. Okay, so let's remove that. Let's pull this forward again, because I don't know, I just feel, and then pull this back. I just don't feel like that needs to be as big. That's my opinion on it anyway. So let's tuck that in there. Okay, as I said at the beginning, I don't know if I want to steer away from the green and maybe make them white instead. I don't know, we'll have to see how we feel when we move on to the windows. But I do want to just complete the roofing here, and the best way to do this is to just add this on here. Okay, I don't know whether I like the green roofing yet, but we're going to keep it just for now, because why not? You know, it's working for us now, so I think the best thing for us to do is to just keep it. Okay, and as I said, we are going to be trying to stick to, we are going to be sticking to base game with this too. I think that's super important. I just think it makes all the sense in the world, so that's exactly what we're going to do. And then I'm also going to change the foundation too. Like, look how much of a difference that makes already. It just looks so much better. And then we also add some roof trim, because for some reason there wasn't like roof trim on some of the roof pieces, which I found a little bit strange. But anyway, I'm kind of vibing with the green and the white and the pink, so I'm thinking we should maybe stick with that. I do quite like it. Now, in terms of adding some sort of detailing to the house itself, let's have a quick look here. Do we want, I mean, we need some flower boxes out front. We know we need some flower boxes. But do we go, what do we, should we do pink? Oh, be a bit much. I feel like that might be oh, the blue's quite cute. Or is that also too much? I quite like the blue, you know? Okay, so this is what we've got so far. We can now move on to landscaping. I feel like this is going a lot quicker than my other renovation that I did a little while ago, but I might be remembering that incorrectly. I'm not entirely sure. So I don't want to do anything too mad with the landscaping. I definitely want to try and keep things quite low key. I feel like with my last one, I went really in on the landscaping, and I don't necessarily want to do that this time around. So I want to try and just keep it quite understated. Now, don't call me out when I decide to do exactly the opposite, because I probably will. You know, that's just me. I think we should possibly add some like baby pink flowers too to try and tie in the exterior paneling color scheme. I think that might be quite a nice idea. Just switching these round. I do like doing renovations when I'm feeling a little bit uninspired by building, and it really sucks when it happens too, because it doesn't happen to me very often, but when it does happen, it seems to like hit me in the face, you know, like you're like, oh god, I'm feeling really uninspired at the moment. And it's not good, because I love building. I find it like it's my escape from everything. But I don't know, I just feel like when you lose that, it's kind of hard. So I don't want to bum everyone out or anything, but that's currently where I am. So I'm hoping this sparks a little bit of something. We'll have to see, I guess. Okay, so it says lot value 30,000, but that's not accurate, is it? So how do I know what budget we're going for? Oh no. This was right. Do you know what's going to be really interesting? Okay, I'll try and I'll be very sensible. I will stick to a budget. We'll have to see what it is at the end of the video. Okay, I don't want anyone coming for me when, you know, the build doesn't go to plan. I just don't. I'm going to change the door out too, because I just think that one's a lot nicer. Okay, so I've finished up the landscaping here. I haven't gone too overboard. I think I deserve a pat on the back for that, because landscaping is normally where you tend to lose me, because I'll just get caught up in it and just keep adding and adding. So we did have a seating area out here before, so I think it would be a really good idea to add a couple of chairs just on the porch here, so that your Sims can enjoy the view, because why not? I think that's a really sweet idea. And then if we move on to the inside, we do have quite a bit of space here to play around with, which is a really good thing. So immediately what I'm sort of thinking is we could have this as a bedroom. We could have this as a bedroom, and then we can have this as a bathroom perhaps, and then we've got like a kitchen, living, dining area sort of situation all here. That's my initial thought. So I think we're going to start with the kitchen area just here. I think this is a really good area to have this. So we're going to do that here. I'm thinking of moving the windows in like that. I don't know whether that's going to spoil the aesthetic, but on the outside, let's have a look. I can't imagine it was make that much of a difference. No, it's absolutely fine. I'm just thinking of like the counter placement, etc. So it might be kind of nice to have like a little island here as well. Yeah, I quite like that. And then, as I said, we're not going super cheap, but I also need to be aware of budget. So that's why we're sort of going for the cheaper appliances. And I am going to remember to put a sink in here, because the last time I did a renovate, well no, it wasn't the last time, it was one of the times I did a renovation and I completely forgot to put in a kitchen sink, and people were like, Rach, you forgot the kitchen sink, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how can I have forgotten that? Like, what on earth? So try and remember that now, because it's obviously super important. Okay, let's add some tiling behind here. Now remember, we are only going base game, so we've got to be very mindful of that. Now I don't want to go for anything too out there. I just want to keep things kind of low-key in this house, is my thought. And then in terms of the flooring in here, I'm thinking of going for like a hardwood floor. No, not that one. Ooh. See, I don't normally use this, but I do quite like it. I'm just wondering if we go darker on the cabinets here. Because I feel like I've used this colour quite a bit. So perhaps we can go for like this. Okay, which swatch does this belong to? I always struggle with this. Does anyone else? There. That's it. Okay. There's no harm in putting some decorations in here, surely. Like we can add some, right? So let's add some foliage in here. I want to try and use this plant because I was going to use it in one of my other builds and I just completely forgot. So I'm going to try and use it here. I don't think that's too bad of an idea. I want a nice rug in here. I do like that swatch, especially with the darker wood. So let's go with that, and then let's go with. I want to add some hanging lights above here, maybe. I know it doesn't really offer too much light, but it is what it is at this point. And then maybe we could have like a cheap microwave just there. And then perhaps we can have some clutter on the counters, because I feel like if we don't have anything, it's going to look a little bit odd, you know? Now, I do kind of want a fireplace in here, and you might be thinking, Rach, you are spending money unnecessarily, and you are probably correct. You are probably correct. But we are being sensible, but I also want this family to have what they need, you know? They need to have things in their house, so I'm going to add stuff. That's it, plain and simple. I was also thinking that this family has a child and also an infant, so the infant's probably going to be in with the parents and the child's going to have their own bedroom. That was my idea. I really like that. So what we could probably, and we are definitely going to be adding, is like infant clutter, you know? So need some art on the wall, because otherwise it's going to be looking a little bit plain. Possibly over here is where I'm going to add it. That works. And then let's put a little flower or something on the coffee table. Maybe we could make that pink, just to tie in maybe from the outside a little bit. We'll see. And then perhaps we can have a bookshelf over here in this little nook. Oh, hello. Why couldn't I grab that then? What was happening? Let's put that over there. Oh, that's better. So I've put like this different plant on the coffee table, and I just think it looks so much better. I really do. And I think we're going to have some issues with this sofa here. So I am going to push that back ever so slightly and then put that there. I think that's going to be a lot better. And then I think the fireplace, we could go white just to make things look a little bit more fresh. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else that we can really add to this space here. Now, either I change the colour of the rug or I change the colour of this, the sofa. But I think that'll do. I'll definitely have to play test this build before I put it on the gallery, because I'm not convinced of some of the routing in the living room in particular. So I'll have to have a look and report back. But I'm gonna put like a little lamp on this. Oh yes, look. Oh no, maybe we can use that in the kids' room. We'll put that one on here instead. A good solid option. Okay, there we go. That's nice. I just think it needed something. So that's our living room and sort of kitchen area here. I might change the colour of this. I know it sounds really minor. I think I'm going to change the colour of, although everything else is like really light apart from the kitchen. Oh no. I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter. I think a lot of people in their houses, they do have mismatched woods. So I don't know why I'm overthinking it so much. And I think a lot of people overthink it as well. Maybe it's just me. I've no idea. But I know that I definitely overthink the like the wood swatches and things like that. Now we're going to move on to, I'm probably going to do the parents' room first.
and then we'll do, this is going to be the kids' room. So my idea is to have 2 parents and an infant and then a child. So this is made for a family of 4. And of course, if we're sticking with the sort of, it's not that it's not cluttered, but kind of not cluttered sort of vibe, then I think we should pretty much stick with that for the bedrooms as well, which is going to be really hard for the kids' room, don't get me wrong, but that is what we're going to try and do here. So because we're on a budget, I don't know, I mean, that's only 620 simoleons, but I think it's the best of a bad bunch. And I'm saying that, I'm trying to work out which swatch is actually acceptable. It's probably going to be that one. I mean, not that it's acceptable, however, it's probably the most acceptable out of the lot. I'm just putting it out there. Don't hate this so far. Now, the baby should probably go over here, is what I'm thinking. The baby goes over here, and it can have, let's go turquoise. I'm trying to make this house a little bit fun. That's what I'm trying to go for with this. I'm trying to make it just a little bit fun. So we need, I don't think we've got like a small base game chest of drawers, but perhaps we can like put it in this corner here. So I always feel like I really struggle. Look, this house is what you got to take it with a pinch of salt, because look, I'm trying to go for some sort of a budget. I think we've already definitely 100% gone over the 30,000 simoleon budget, but you know, we're trying, you know, to stick to some sort of budget here. So I'd really like to try and see that through. You know, I really would. I think it's important for like the baby to have its own space too. So what am I doing here? Why can I never find like the baby stuff to go above the cot? This is like a world record on how like long renovation's taken me, because this hasn't taken me much time at all, and I'm kind of impressed by that. So I think I might add another mirror over here. I know we've already got one there, but I don't think there's any harm adding one just over here as well, so that your Sims have got plenty. Now I'm also tempted to add some lights to the wall, but I don't know if I'm just going overboard a little bit. Am I going overboard? Possibly, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't really know what colour scheme to go for in here either, so it doesn't really help, but perhaps we could use these. And I don't hit the cute blue. That's kind of nice. I haven't actually used these ever, I don't think, so it might be quite cute. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. I cannot talk at all today. I'm so sorry. And then we can, oh dear, I don't think I've got a particular gender in mind for the kids in here, so we're gonna go pretty gender neutral, I think, with this room. Okay, well that definitely is supposed to match, I think. Let's go with that. And then for the lighting, we can use this really cute lamp that came with, where is it? There it is. I can never see it for some reason. I can just never see it. So we're going to go with this one here. I really like this. I think that is so cute. So we're going to go with that. We're just going to add some art on the wall here. And then I love decorating kids' rooms. Like, I absolutely adore it. It's probably one of my favorite rooms to decorate in The Sims. I enjoy it so much. I just can't cope. So let's add some more posters on the wall here. I can't believe we're on the final room already. Like, how quick have we managed to whiz through this today? Wow, I am gobsmacked. I truly am. Like, normally it takes me forever, but today I'm clearly like boom, 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 boom. I was gonna say maybe that break did me good, but I did put up a speed build last week, so I feel like I really haven't had that much of a break. I'm just not convinced. When I upload this to the gallery, it's gonna be so interesting to see how much this house is actually worth, because I definitely feel like I've gone over budget. Like, that's definitely my thoughts. But I suppose we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. And we also need a mirror in here too, which I haven't put up yet. Mirror for kids. So we could probably just put that one here, right? Yeah, let's just go with that one. And then I just feel like we need some more clutter. We need to just make this like, oh no. Yes, 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 yes. I love this rug so much. Why have I not used this rug in this house yet? Look how cute and pretty that is. I love it so much. That looks so good. Okay, okay. I got sidetracked, but we're back. Like I said, I don't have a gender in mind for the kids that are in here. So it sort of is what it is. I don't know, they could be anything. I want to try and just make this as accessible as I possibly can to as many people as I can. That was the goal for this house, and that's it. That's that. So I think we're pretty much done here. I just want to add some finishing touches such as lights and things like that. But then I think that pretty much does us. I genuinely can't believe I've managed to do this. If I've managed to come in at under 30,000 simoleons, it's going to be a miracle, because I've been trying to keep it in my mind while we've been going along, but I don't think we've succeeded. I'm going to be honest. I just don't. I don't think we've succeeded. But it's fine. It's not like horrendous if it's over 30,000 simoleons. I don't think that really matters all that much. I love that it was one of my goals at the start, and then now I'm like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't really matter. Okay. I think the house might be done. I think the house might actually be done. So we'll have a little tour, and that's that. So this is the outside. I think this is a massive improvement on where it started originally. I love that we've kept the original features, but we've just brought it like to look a little bit more normal, and it just works a lot better. It makes more sense. It looks better. I'm really, really pleased with this. Actually, I didn't think I was going to enjoy the color scheme as much, but I actually really, really like this. So moving on to the inside, so it's an open plan kitchen living space. It's kind of cramped because I wanted to try and fit in this island here. Now, while I'm saying this, I don't know whether to add like a dining table and chairs instead of the island. I probably won't, but if you feel it's a little bit too cramped, then please, please, please feel free to change that up. So this is the kitchen area here. You walk in, obviously. We've got the living room here with the fireplace. This, as I said, the parents do have an infant and then 2 twin children, so there's going to be a little bit of clutter here and there, and I just wanted that to sort of come across with this house too. So I really like this. As a bookshelf too. We've got the one and only bathroom. It's very basic. I actually decorated this off camera because I didn't really feel the need to put you through that. It took me about 2 seconds to put it together, so it doesn't really matter. And then the main bedroom here, so this is where the infant sleeps, and then also the parents or parent, depending on the family dynamic that you are playing with. So I really, really like that. I think that looks really, really nice. And then the kids' room. So this is where the kids would hang out. It's a very nice size, and there's bunk beds. So I just think it works really, really well. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with that. I'd definitely like to do more of them on the channel, absolutely. So I think that renovation was actually quite successful. I had an absolute blast with that. I feel like it's gotten me out of my building slump too, which is just a bonus. So we managed to turn Rindle Rose into, well, we didn't manage to turn into, it was already a 2-bedroom house, but we managed to turn it into a house that, first of all, looks a little bit better from the outside and definitely makes much more sense on the inside. And if we even manage to get anywhere near the 30,000 simoleon budget, I will be more than happy with that. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. If there are any more renovations that you would like me to take part in, then drop me some comments down below and let me know which slots you'd like me to tackle next. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums up today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and you all take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.